Hey guys, Taylor Humphries here, CEO and founder of Ranked, and today we're going to be talking about neuroplasticity and neuroscience. In the year 2026, our brains are really at a biological breaking point. The human brain is now processing an unprecedented amount of synthetic AI-generated content, often referred to as AI slop. You go to Instagram, you go to YouTube, you go to social media sites, websites right now, and your brain immediately detects that's a fake hand, it's a fake word. The mouth and the teeth and the eyes are completely different. That is because our limbic system and our cerebrum really pick up on trust, but I'll get to that in a little later. The reason it's pertinent to me is I grew up with dyslexia and still have it. I process information, words, numbers completely different. But by the time I became a sophomore in college, I understood how to look at the patterns, look at the code, really paint a system that worked for me. And as a film theater major, I ended up memorizing 100 pages of monologue. I starred in The Emperor Jones, written by Eugene O'Neill, brought to life by Paul Robeson in the 1930s. Stretched my brain to its limits because I also was a football player and I had to learn football plays. But I understood and started looking up and diving into neuroplasticity. Had a conversation with a few doctor friends, and it's a very real thing. But how it's pertinent to Ranked is the brain is really a predictive engine. It constantly builds models of the world to save energy. And the cerebrum, which is responsible for the logical pattern matching part of the brain, has become hyper efficient at identifying the mathematical perfection of AI. I mean, you talk to a kid right now and they're looking, is this AI? Is this real? And that's a trust circle. Thanks, Robert De Niro. Thanks, Ben Stiller. That you really have to understand what's real and what's fake, because when the brain detects an AI-generated pattern, whether it's a generic script or filtered image, it triggers a predictive error. Our brains are a lot like machines. We computate. We have computational aspects inside of our brain that look at stuff. We add up, is 1 + 1 = 3? Is this real? Is it fake? Should we trust it? The brain effectively mutes different ads before you even consciously process it. This is why mass marketing and generic advertising has near zero conversion rate in 2026. You see, Ranked is a high precision AI-first marketing engine and social platform designed to solve the attention and influence crisis of 2026. While the rest of the industry is seemingly drowning in AI-generated noise, we use AI to find the data, but we use humans to really elicit the truth. I mean, we're the only platform exclusively connecting brands with creators and consumers of color who command global culture. We prioritize micro creators and consumers of color because, they possess the what algorithms really lack, and AI lacks qualia. What's qualia? Qualia is the lived experience and subjective texture that triggers deep limbic resonance in an audience. Now you see how we get back to the brain. The cerebrum. So the cerebrum is consistently exhausted by data. The brain has really downshifted its decision making to the limbic system, and the limbic system is the ancient emotional core of the brain where trust, safety, and tribal belonging are processed. And we're consistently creating shortcuts to identify certain triggers. We see ads that don't feature people that look like us, but as soon as they do, we want to say we trust them. We want to say we are compelled to listen more. It feels like we're not being sold to. And that's the key. This isn't to really take down AI, but AI can stimulate logic, but it cannot stimulate qualia. And really, when a human person is placed in front of you and talking about specific aspects. Just like software as a service, we're using a human premium because humans are that tool that connect us as individuals and allow us to become part of that trust signal and that trust circle. There are variables in that trust circle. There are demographics, there are lived experience like plumbers, tradespeople, people who can really, medical experts who can speak directly to you. Now, in 2026, obviously, these high contact signals are the only thing that can feel real. AI generated content, there's nothing wrong with it, but let's not be fooled. AI is not conscious. Now there's AGI, and I'm really impressed with what DeepMind is doing. AGI is general intelligence, artificial general intelligence. That can return very good responses based on the tools and the information it usurps all over the internet. But AI will never be conscious. AI will never be able to see the beauty of the sun, feel the emotion of music, and can't connect in a real way. It can simulate connection, it can simulate emotion, it can simulate all of everything that you're looking for in a response, but it's a tool. The only true premium that you can trust with ranked is human. And I don't want to pitch ranked as a platform, and this is truly about neuroscience and neuroplasticity. But what we have to understand is AI is just a part of it. It's not this overwhelming thing that's going to change the way that we engage with one another. It's a dichotomy. If you use AI to collect the data, you can also use humans to really bring in the trust quotient. Thank you.